in the morning, and the beautiful message which each one of you have come for is the entire universe is working for each one of you. Today, if you are here, there is definitely a very strong energy which is there to give you a lot of favors. I wonder what favors are you looking at, but the reply is very simple and clear, that there is a beautiful energy and lovely favors which are happening in your service. You deserve absolutely incredibly the light you bring in anyone. All those who are here unawareingly do not know that you are light workers and you are the chosen ones. You are thinking that you're here because you want to learn something. No, we actually would be receiving and giving back equally. So it is a great pride to have each one of you here. So get convinced that you are a miracle. The message is that, believe it or not, you're a miracle. You've come here on this planet because the planet right now really needs a lot of happy energy. You are a miracle, and it matters that you're here today. Love. Every step you take from this day onward will definitely make you move towards a different energy. A little about angels in my experience, which I started incidentally when I was going through my morning messages today. I got this channeling, and then when I went through my own angel group, I saw that I started my group almost about the same month. This month it completes 2 years. I have a lot of people to say thank you to, those who were with me all this while. My journey started with angels in 2017 when I moved from Jodhpur to Udhampur. Most of you don't even know where Udhampur is, but those who are aware of the northern part of the country would know that Udhampur is a base camp. It's almost like Srinagar is basically a base camp, and Udhampur is a transit camp for all the soldiers who start their journey from Kashmir. So it's high on infiltration, and we have a lot of terrorist activity in Udhampur all the time. So I remember my first incident, 2017, when I started my journey. It was a very lonely place, and I had no one to talk to. And I did not realize when I started speaking to angels. There, then at that minute, the complete world was full of connectivity and connections. I have some very beautiful friends, like for army friends who would very well relate to this journey. So for me to connect to anyone normally also was a challenge. Leave aside giving a WhatsApp messages, it was a challenge. So I started reaching out to multiple people, asking them to connect me to angels, because I had heard that there is something called angel hosting. I went through a lot of resistance by multiple things in life, be it a nature, be it my own personal faiths, because we North Indian believe into Devi Puja and we believe into other pujas and all. So it is very natural for people not to accept you with this kind of a journey, because these kind of miracles do not take places in people like our lives. But then I was very, very sure that I'm leading into a journey which is different. To have commonly get replies, seeing numbers, seeing the feathers, somebody telling you something, to feel a touch on your back, to feel a touch somewhere around your body is a very common feature. There are times when we feel that the phone suddenly wakes up in the middle of the night and there is a message which is flashing for you. What is it? These are angels, and do believe in them. They are with us. You're going on the road and you feel you're going to be alone, and what happens? What if somebody comes and snatches my purse away or does anything wrong? These are angels. This is exactly what started happening. In the middle of the night, I would listen to some very beautiful Sufi music, and I would go all around walking on site alone on the campus roads. The sentry duty will tell me, Insaf, this is not the right time to move around, because after 6 in the evening, Udhampur used to be dead. And I would say, no bhaiya, koi gana ga raha tha, bahut sundar gana ga raha tha, aapne suna? I would say no. I would go to my husband and ask him, aapne gana suna? He would say no. But why would it that I would listen to these songs and nobody else would? I would suddenly have beautiful fragrances around me. I would have somebody ringing up the doorbell and I would find feathers on my door. There were times when I would even see flowers. There are times when I would ask, because as I said, Udhampur being a a place where you would not get anything after 6 o'clock. It used to be a dead energy. And there I would see somebody sending me an ice cream, because I actually asked for an ice cream, and I would be sent to that, and I was confused by how come this ice cream is coming to me. But all this is a very, very simple thing. All this was because there is some power which is happening at the top. And it kept flowing through it. And because the more you get into it, the more you get the replies. There are times when you sit alone and you don't have any friend to talk to, and you feel that there is an energy you want to talk to. I would get all my replies. I would get replies through mails, letters, people calling me up, and things started happening for me. People had their own groups. I requested multiple number of times, many people, multiple times, that please let me also be part of your group. Nobody actually thought of taking me in. And I'm not feeling bad. It's because I was not a chosen one. It is because I had my own will, and I had my own journey to follow and to mark. So I said, okay, angels, if this be the case that nobody's taking me on, I kept praying for about 2 years. 2 years later, in 2018, my husband got Wi-Fi installed, and I could get the first net connection, wherein the net was not so bad, and I formed the group. From 2018 till now, I have an angel group where we host the angels, because I never wanted my angels to go back. With very loving and fearful manner, till date, I ask people, do you want to be part of my seva? Because I like it. Because when we hold it, we just hold them next to us, and we host them with great purity. I have a lot of friends here, especially my angel group people. Thank you so much for standing with me. For 2 years, I have Lavji, a very cute kid, who got into this journey with me, and she stuck to it. She would not go away. I have Shubhi, Meeti, Madhumita, I wonder if she's there, Shruti. And now there are so many of them who are there. Those who actually stood by me, and then they said, we want to be part of this journey. We have phenomenal, amazing results which come from them. We don't say that they create a miracle, but they definitely unblock us. They definitely give us replies. They make us walk in a beautiful journey. I don't say you join my club. I say wherever you are, what you are doing, please be part of that journey and love them. I wanted to create something for them and do a seva. That is the complete purpose of this today's Zoom session. My guest on list today, not taking it any further and completely taking away the charm of the replay, is Siddhi. And a word about Siddhi. Siddhi is a healer herself, a very, very angelic human. And she is one lovely person who is kind of full of energy. Siddhi, if you could unmute yourself and please come up. Full of energy. She is into angel healing, angel therapy. She conducts multiple classes, holds a lot of sessions. Today, she's going to take you on and teach you how you should invoke the right kind of angels for what wishes. Because, see, as I said, I started my journey on a very, very innocent note. I was not even aware how to put up prayers together. Now, we have a proper PDF. We now tell you how to do it properly. We guide you how to bring these angels home and bring the energy into your house. But back then, 2 years back, we actually weren't aware that how to host them and how to bring the energy into our houses. So today, Siddhi very generously came forward to support the cause. And she said, I'm going to be teaching all these beautiful women what kind of lights, candles, and diyas can actually bring a beautiful energy into your house. What kind of angels can you host? What kind of angels are there? There are archangels and there are angels. And how do they protect us? How do they help us manifest? How do they bring this energy in us? And what do they do? So here I welcome Siddhi, a magical human. Siddhi, over to you now. Please take on. Just a minute, Siddhi, I guess.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for finding this time. I think it must have been your angels calling that you were able to come and make yourself available at this particular hour. And it's very beautiful to know how Mridula had that kind of a journey. She fought her way through and her angels helped her. Likewise, when you build a connect with your angels, you will be able to fight your way through whichever could be the area of uh, your choice. So for some people it is relationships, for certain people it is money, for certain people it is harmony. So lots and lots of changes and lots of troubles we all are having in this particular phase, that is the lockdown phase. And that has been challenging, that has opened up new challenges in people's lives. At this point of time, it is at the most important for each one of us to have a connection with a higher spirit, with a higher energy, who is willing to help us, who is willing to work with us, and who is willing to guide us, answer us. For all of us, since we all are connected with angels, what else could be better than this? This is our calling, and that's how we all should answer and remember and call upon them. Today, I will be talking about five angels that are is some.
Just a minute, Siddhi. Just a minute. You unmute yourself, Siddhi. Yeah, that's it. I've muted everybody.
Okay, no problem. So, today I'm going to talk about five archangels that I absolutely love working with. And when it comes to praying them or getting something from them or getting your prayers heard, they've absolutely helped me, and I can vouch by them because I have had an experience with each one of them. Going forward, what are these angels? Who are guardian angels? Who are archangels? There's a hierarchy into all the angels. We, as you all must be already knowing, and you all know that we all are born with at least two angels. These are dedicated to help us. These are dedicated to guide us, protect us. These are our guardian angels. From the time we are born to the time we pass over, and even beyond that, in certain cases, they are always with us, always with us. So these are the angels who are dedicated to us on this plane of existence. That is plane number 3. There are angels, there are higher beings that are more powerful than guardian angels, and these are archangels who are in a higher realm. They come to you, they listen to you when you call upon them. The idea is to start establishing a connect by invoking their presence. All right. And on top of archangels, also there are other angels like cherubs and seraphims who are also on the higher realms. They are, and then after them is the God Most High, the supreme power, the white light, is where it resides. So the idea over here is to call out to someone who's higher and yet who's more accessible. And that is the reason why we always end up calling upon archangels. Now, there's one thing that I always pinpoint to all my students when they are working with angels is we know about Archangel Michael, we know about Archangel Samuel, Archangel Raphael. A lot of times, just to save our efforts, energies, and time, we end up saying, Michael, please do this for me. Raphael, please heal my hand, it's hurting. Never do that. Always address them by their names or by their prefix, that is archangel. They are archangels. It is always respectful to call them on by saying. So, first step of working with any angels is invoking their presence simply by calling out their name and having the picture in our mind. In our third eye, just visualize a picture of archangel that you're calling upon and be open to receive. Be Keep your hands in receiving position, that is both the palms facing towards the sky. Keep your mind open, keep your heart open, and that's what you need. This is the basic requirement of working with archangels. You don't need to look at the time. You don't need to do anything else. Sometimes, to enhance our prayers, to improve our focus, we go ahead and we light a diya, we light a candle, and maybe sometimes we anoint the candles with certain oils and herbs. We will come to that in a bit, but first let's go ahead and talk about these archangels. There are so many archangels. Now, if here everyone, I like to give examples from Hindu mythology because that is something we all have grown up listening to. And that's how I'm going to make a correlation here as well. So there are 33 crores Devi Devtas, right? Likewise, there's so many archangels. So idea is not to know their names, idea is not to know about each and every archangel that there is. But there are certain archangels that are very powerful, that are always readily available and available to help. The idea is know about five, know about seven, but build a better connect with them. That is what will help us uplift ourselves lot more. So, we first angel that I'd like to talk about is Archangel Michael. Now, if you see the picture here, it is reflecting a little, but in one hand he's holding a sword, and in the other hand he's holding a shield. Now, what does it mean? It means that he is a protector and also a defender. He cuts out negativity from your life, and he also shields you from any kind of harm. So, when do you need to cleanse yourself, when you need to protect yourself, he's someone you must should call out to. I've had so many number of incidents when I've had clients जिनको नजर लग जाती थी. I have had friends who needed protection. I've had times, now this is definitely the time, the trying time, when you need to protect your businesses, you need to protect your house, you need to protect your aura. Most importantly, in times like these, call out to Archangel Michael. I hope everyone's with me and getting what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Now, this is about life. This is about protection. This is about cleansing. What more do we need in our life? What more do we need in our life is relationships, isn't it? So,
Absolutely.
who do we call out to when it comes to relationship is Archangel Samuel. He's the one who helps you build better relationships, who helps you heal. When there is no forgiveness in a relationship, when there is something that is going amiss, when we all are vibrating on different pages, and we need to bring certain kind of synchronization, certain kind of harmony, who gets it for us, including the feeling of being loved. The first relationship we will always have is the relationship we have with our own self.
So, Siddhi, that means
This,
that Archangel Samuel also helps us getting married.
oh
And if there are,
yes. See, look at him, how peaceful and calm his face is. I'll tell you what, it's not only for people who need a new person in the life. I'm sorry, I had to stop you because I got too excited listening about him.
no, that's okay. That's okay.
It is also, I have worked this out. Okay, if you have anything that you've lost, maybe it's a ring, maybe it's an earring, maybe a book you're not able to find, just call out to him and see how beautifully you will be able to find it. One fine day I had lost my ring. I had practically checked my entire house, every corner, for 3 times, and I could not find it. Finally, I said, Archangel Samuel, please help me find it. And I rested for a while because I had surrendered my worries. Now I'm coming to point number 2. When you're working with angels, you need to surrender your worries to them. That means the time you're spending on worrying every day, the time you will spend in remembering them. you've surrendered your worries to them, they will take care of it. Have that faith. And I surrendered.
So sorry to
You know,
intervene. This is the cute side of you that you're talking about them and surrender. But if most of us look at validation, so what happens is when we host angels, all of us, we look into validations. That's a basic nature of a human. So what happened with Shemuel? I also have an incident that you lost the ring, and I wanted to test. So what did I do? I said, okay, if you are so great, so I'm going to be placing this ring somewhere, and let me see how do I get it back. I actually took his name, and I did not know when did I put the ring where it just vanished. Then for about almost about 4 days, I kept telling him, "You being naughty, please give me my ring back." And eventually, after sixth day, I got my ring back. So it is because I wanted to take a validation that you're there. So it's like we all
how
know, we all
beautiful
love
is
to
it?
take, yeah, we all love to do it. Now carry on, please.
See,
I'm
my
sorry.
validation came through this also. So
Yeah,
yeah, I like to go through surrendering. So see how it happened. As I told you, I checked my house 3 times. Okay, and
yeah,
my bed is usually clean, clear. The minute then I started looking for it again, it was sitting next to me. My ring was on the bed next to me, and
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my god, oh my god. So it sort of gave me goosebumps at that point of time. But yes, see,
Yeah,
you get validation that way. So yeah,
absolutely.
that is absolutely yes. You're bang on. In fact, when I started learning about angels, Ridula, in fact, I still am a woman of logic. Something has to sit right in my mind. So the way you wanted validation and you must have tried them, tested them.
Yeah,
When I started seeing numbers, I asked for words. When I started seeing words, I asked for something else. And I kept doing it for a while. And it
yeah.
must have pleased them so much. But yeah, between me and them, it is so nice that they have more patience than what I have, because then I can go on teasing them like that.
No, no, we all do that. Carry on.
So yes, now when we have relationships, we also need money, isn't it? We need money. We need to establish a connect with our surroundings, with everything else. Now the archangel that helps you connect with all your surroundings, the nature, also happens to be angel of abundance. There are variations into angel of abundance, but for me, she's the one. She's archangel Ariel. She's the angel of prosperity. How and why? She's the one who'll help you if there is an animal who's in distress. There's something in nature. So people who are in the habit of growing plants, try this out. Ask Archangel Ariel to spend some 5 minutes to nurture your plants. Go ahead and see how beautifully your plants will start growing. You know, it is going to be a very, very beautiful journey for you. Apart from that, because she's the one who is connected with the abundance of nature, it's very easy for her to give
Lizzie,
you
could you repeat
that
the
energy.
name, please, for others once again? Could you repeat the
Yes,
name?
it is Archangel Ariel. Ariel.
If you could spell it out, they'll write it down for
A
prosperity. It's area.
R, yeah. A for apple, R for royal, I for India, E for elephant, L for London. Ariel.
This is an angel for prosperity, people.
Yes. So we've spoken about so far Archangel Michael, the protector and the defender, the one who gives you a beautiful shield. Second angel, we spoke about angel of relationship and lost items. That is Archangel Samuel. In a lot of cases, when people have broken out from the relationship, have also mended the relationship with help of Archangel Samuel. There are certain documented cases like that. And this is Archangel Ariel, the angel of prosperity. Most of all, what do we need is good health. Health is our wealth. So like this, I have to cover. I am sure all of you know, but this is Archangel Raphael, the one in green robes, the one who's a powerful healer. Okay, that is Archangel Raphael. Anything that needs healing, it's not limited to your health only. Your aura needs healing, your emotion needs healing, your thoughts need healing, your inner child needs healing. What is it that needs healing? You just can think about it and start praying to Archangel Samuel. He is a master healer, and he is one of the angels every healer loves to work with to enhance their own healing powers. Yeah.
Siddhi, unmute yourself by mistake.
I'm so sorry. Till where were you able to listen to me?
Yeah, the last one. It's the last one.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of times you will see that the angels come, the picturization of angels is like a very soft face. Sometimes we are not able to make out whether it is a face of a lady or a face of a guy, because the face is usually very soft. It is said that angels are neither women nor a man. Basically, they do not carry a body. They do not carry a body, hence, they are not a female or a male energy. They are light beings. They are supreme powers. They do not have physical bodies like us, and that's why we need some kind of training in order to connect with them. We need some kind of help when we go ahead and work with them.
So,
So
Siddhi,
I'm just
do they have symbols also as particularly like Archangel Michael has a symbol? So all these five angels today we are taken up. If you could tell the crowd that if they have symbols, particular symbols if they deal with.
so what I will talk about is the symbols that we are able to see here.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I'm not getting into Zebu symbols. So
No,
Archangel
we're not
Michael,
talking about. Yeah, we're not talking about Zebu symbols. We only speak about the
how to
symbols which they hold.
identify.
Yeah, yeah, I.
So how do you identify usually Archangel Michael is one of his hands would definitely be a sword. And if it is a sword and a shield, it has to be Archangel Michael. Usually some of his aura in picturization will be in purples and blue. See here, the shield is blue, his wings inside are purple, his energy is blue and purple. Yeah. So that is Archangel Michael. When you see Archangel Raphael, who is angel of healing, usually is shown in green colored robes. Let me see if I get one more picture of him. I'll show you. Like, see here, this is also Archangel Raphael. He's
Yeah, this
wearing
is his
green
most.
colored robe.
Yeah, this picture can be seen on the Pinterest or Google. People, you can Google it and see the picture. They are available.
Yeah. And he is holding the stool of healing. In a lot of medical places, where you see two snakes just moving around and then facing each other. I particularly do
Siddhi, there
not
is a
know.
disturbance. There is a disturbance with your this thing. If you could just move a little back.
Oh, is it my phone?
Yeah, sometimes it happens when you come a little close.
Okay. So, if you see,
This is your phone. Okay. Anybody? I'll mute myself, Siddhi.
Yes, ma'am, mute all, please.
you need to mute all actually, and then I'll unmute.
Yes, ma'am, please, ma'am.
Okay, just a minute, people. Just a minute. I'll just mute all. Okay. Siddhi, now unmute yourself.
Yeah. So, he holds a stick or a wand. If you would have visited some doctor's clinic, you would have seen a stick and around which there are two snakes and facing each other. The symbol of healing, the symbol of medicines. I have forgot the word, but this is what he holds. I don't know whether you guys can see it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Archangel Ariel, who's the angel of animals and angel of abundance, sometimes is seen with a lion because she is so soft, but her energies are that of a lion. She's also connected with nature, forest, and things. And sometimes she's connected with pictures of money.
So
Here you
this
see,
month, so this August month is a month for her, Siddhi, because it's a Lion Gates opening.
yes,
So this
it is
month is for her.
Lionsgate.
Yeah, it's Lions Gate.
Yes. If you've noted down, I'm moving on to Archangel Samuel, usually seen with a lot of symbols of peace or heart shaped. You will see him with pink colors and calmer face, heart symbols, symbol of peace. Here he's holding a dove. So it's a symbol of peace. That is Archangel Samuel for you. See, I will show you one more picture of Archangel Michael. See, he has blue colored wings. Again over here, he has a sword. And in one hand, he has a torch, mashal, to bring in light into someone's life. Now comes two of my most favorite archangels. I'll be uh, giving you information on one more archangel that will be extra beyond 5 is Archangel Metatron. If you see, there's a geometric pattern here. With Archangel Metatron, you usually end up seeing a lot of geometric pattern, especially a hexagonal cube he's holding between both his hands, like this or like this. He is the angel who's the angel of geometric patterns, and he's also the angel who helps you, who gets you help from different realms, different dimensions. So when you also go ahead and check certain records which are not in this dimension, he will help you go and reach there and get your records. Something like past life records. So Archangel Metatron is the one who gets you help from different dimensions. In fact, let me take 2 more. This Archangel Sandalphon. He's the one, see, he's usually seen with a cup like this because he's the one. Like
Siddhi, could you spell it out for people because people are finding it difficult? These are new letters.
Yeah. Sandalphon is S for Siddhi, A for Angel, N for Nandi, D for Delhi, once again A for Angel, L for London, P for Pune, H for Hyderabad, O, and once again N for Nagpur. So like a goblet like cup he's seen with, because he's the angel who takes your prayers and delivers it to the supreme power. And he gets his blessings and showers it upon you. So whenever you want help with getting your prayers delivered to higher people, he's the one. And one last, Archangel Gabriel.
That one's my favorite. Huh?
Yes. Usually seen with a wand or usually seen with so much of light. She's the messenger, the true messenger of God in a way. Whenever you're not understanding what do I do, you need guidance, you need much more than guidance. That point of time, all you need to do is call upon Archangel Gabriel. She helps you to find out exactly what it is that you need. She helps you to understand exactly what your path that there is and you must take. So any confusion in life, she is the one who can solve it brilliantly for you. Anytime you need to take your life's review, anytime you need to go ahead and work on something that is very, very intimidating for you, she's the one you should go ahead and call out. She'll also fill you with a lot of courage. Yes. So it is said
Siddhi,
that three.
could you repeat Archangel Uriel again? For Shivali missed out.
So it is Gabriel. Gabriel.
Okay. So, no, Missed Archangel Uriel. Can you please repeat? Shivali says.
Yes. Shivali, Archangel Gabriel, what I was talking about, okay, is she's the God's messenger. That means she delivers messages or gives you guidance in the true sense. So sometimes when you don't know what step should you be taking, you don't know, I'm stuck between four roads and I don't know which one of these four do I go ahead and take. There are times when you simply don't understand whether life, the way life is moving, is right for you, not right for you. You need more courage. You need to deal with life's review and so much that you need to figure out inside you. She is the one you should call upon. She will come and help you. She'll help you clear your mind. If you're indecisive, she'll help you clear your indecisiveness. So I hope you understood what I was talking about.
Yeah, thank you so much, Siddhi. You can take on. And people are waiting to know how now we need to pray them.
Yes. So I put very simple steps to have you go ahead and pray. In our school, we would have known or learn about how to write a letter. Okay, we put a date. Okay, in our mind, we are not right now putting a date, but we say dear so and so. Then we put a line of subject. Then we put a story to it, and then at the end, what we say, we are looking or we are waiting for your positive reply, and then we say thanks and regards, Siddhi. Now let me put it in a prayer format. In this, what I do is I start by invoking angels. That means I say, dear Archangel Michael or Archangel Metatron or Archangel Sandalphon, whoever you wish to work with. Then I just put a subject saying that please help me with. This point of time, I'm also establishing myself. If I want to put my name, I will put my name here only. That I'm calling out to you. Please help me with. So if I need help with my finances, I will say, please help me with my finances. This is just one line just that I've given first. This is my subject line. Okay. Then I go ahead.
You mean first we need to write an intent. First we must write an intent and we say that this is my intent.
Yes.
So if supposing it is the finances, we must be very clear that we only need to write about finances. We can't be writing, I need finances for myself, my husband, my child, my brother, my sister. We need to be very specific that it is
very
us.
specific and clear. Yeah, because then you are diverting your energies. What she's saying is absolutely right. Because then I will also ask for this, I will also ask for that, I will also ask for, you making him or her also run around for almost everything and not focus only on one thing. So first of all, set your priorities right, what you need the most in life. So after that, you go ahead and say that this is what it is. If you need to get into the specifics of maybe for certain people it is money stuck somewhere, for certain people it is growing and getting a promotion in life, for certain people it is starting a new business, in certain people yes Rachna, you can call to two archangels at the same time. For certain people it is something else. So tell your story in a nutshell, then you thank them in advance. This is what I do. This is my little Shana Bacha technique. I always call it a Shana Bacha technique. That I tell them that I know you're going to do it. You know, I know you're going to get me a chocolate. So,
Okay.
and I ensure that this gets done. And then I thank them in advance, and this is all about it. So whether I'm praying them sitting right now, or I write them a letter, and what do I do with the letter is I fold it, I put a stand or a plate on top of it, in which I'm going to go ahead and light a diya or light a candle.
Yeah.
So that my wishes reach out to them through this light, through this diya, the flame that is going upward and connecting with them.
How wonderful. So are you going to be telling us what diya are we going to light for whom?
Yes. So usually when you work with Archangel Michael, So I'll tell you about everything together.
Yeah.
But angel wise, so Archangel Michael usually has the aura and the color of blues and purples. And if you remember that, that's enough for you, because for him, you can go ahead and light a blue candle. At any given point of time, if you don't want to be stuck with specific colors, white works for all of them. Don't worry.
So there's no need to go and picking up the candle. You can just simply create an intent and burn a candle, right? And that can be a white candle and call upon him if there is not a blue candle available.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go ahead and make a diya of sesame or mustard oil.
Okay. Sesame is
This is
tilka
an
tel.
alternate.
Yeah,
Til
tilka.
ka tel. Yes.
All right.
Til ka tel ya rai ka tel.
Right.
Rai ka
Okay.
tel, yeah. So this is an option to your blue candle and the white candle.
So people,
Usme,
I'm sorry to intervene because people are asking too many questions. So people, to make it more clearer for those who are unable to listen to Siddhi, तिल का तेल या mustard oil का दिया भी आप जला सकते हैं in case you do not have the blue candle. Take on, Siddhi.
yes. हाँ, तो again ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. One more thing before I proceed. आपने एक letter बना दिया है. Keep the same letter till the time your wish is completed. And keep lighting, keep the plate also the same. Keep lighting newer candle or newer diya on top of it. Okay, so the same letter, you can continue using it. The day
So the next question I'm sure people are going to ask you is कि क्या वो candle बंद करना है कि आज वो जलाया तो पूरा दिन जलना चाहिए, ये भी बता.
Okay, so yeah, so don't blow your candles out. Candles को कभी करके बंद नहीं करना. Either you need to go out and safety will become an issue. So either you light your fan so the candle goes off on its own, या फिर you snuff it. Take something else and put on top. तो अपने आप ही candle बुझ जाएगी. Okay? फिर आप जब भी वापस आए, आप उसको फिर से light कर सकते हैं. Okay? Yes, you can go ahead and put the tea light candle also. So what you're doing is you're going to go ahead and write a letter. उसके ऊपर आप स्टैंड या प्लेट रख रहे हैं और उसके ऊपर आप कैंडल या दिया जला रहे हैं. तो आप टी लाइट कैंडल यूज कर सकते हैं. आपको सिर्फ 10 मिनट बैठना है तो आप बर्थडे कैंडल भी यूज कर सकते हैं. इफ यू डोंट हैव एनीथिंग, जो टेपर कैंडल्स आते हैं जब लाइट्स चले जाते हैं, वी यूज इट, यू कैन गो अहेड एंड यूज दोस व्हाइट कैंडल्स. दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू वन मोर लेयर टू इट. बट so when it comes to candle, blue is ideal, purple is ideal, but you can also go ahead and use a white. Okay, now when it comes to diya, आप तिल का तेल यानी कि sesame oil या तो फिर mustard oil यानी कि राई का तेल यूज कर सकते हैं. Now on your candle or in your oil, you can go ahead and put a few drops of lavender oil if you have it. Don't stress. अगर नहीं है तो कोई जरूरत नहीं है स्ट्रेस करके लाने की. Your prayer is what counts the most. Your connection you're trying to build with him is what counts the most. He's going to look at your intent. So put a few drops of lavender oil in your diya, in your on top of your candle. So you can just rub some oil onto the candle and light it for him. They really love it when you make your prayers very, very fragrant. So along with that, if you want to go ahead and put some incense, that is very beautiful. It will lift your aura, your mood up, and it is also going to work as an invitation to your angels. So we are clear till here? Okay. Now, moving to Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing. So as I said, usually he's seen in green colored robes. Yeah, for him, you can go ahead and light particularly a white or a green candle.
So here again, if they do not have a green candle, they can actually do with a white candle, right?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Okay, white and a green candle. अगर आप दिया जलाना चाहते हैं, go ahead and put घी का दिया.
Now what घी का दिया ये भी explain करो. गाय का घी का दिया.
शुद्ध गाय का देसी घी.
देसी घी का. Okay, गाय के देसी घी का दिया people.
Yeah. And if you wanted to put some essential oil for his spell, you can either use vetiver, that is khas, or you can use agarwood. एगरवुड या सैंडलवुड भी चलेगा. Moving on to Archangel Ariel, angel of prosperity, angel of nature. उनके लिए जब भी आप कैंडल लगाएं, येलो लगाएं या व्हाइट लगाएं. Put a yellow or a white candle.
Yellow is for abundance and money?
Yes, and success. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And when you put oil for her, you can use olive oil, you can use sesame oil as well. तिल का तेल या जैतून का तेल आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते